loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Gabrielle Kazaya. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Today we're going to be doing 10 things I wish I knew about Spelman College before attending. I know many of you have just either received your application, not received your application, girl, what? Received your acceptance, submitting your application for like regular admission time, or just like considering your options for schools. So here are 10 things I wish I knew. I'm super excited about this video because like if I had watched this video before I came to Spelman, it wouldn't have changed my decision at all, but I definitely like would have been more aware of some things. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. Okay, first, housing. So LLC 1, LLC 2, Manly, HH, Abbey, all of those. Some people know, or some may know, like they all have their own signal. So like it was Abbey, Sci-Fi. They're all like Greek coded. So since you can't join any sororities when you come on campus, they're all like their own little group, if you will. There's like the step show and like all those things that are like rivalry, if you will, just so it kind of like binds us together. I will say each dorm hall has like a different thing they're known for. Like HH, like all the girls in HH are very social, they're very outgoing, they have a lot of these things going on. So definitely know that before you choose. I chose Abbey strictly off of the large room size in my closet. Wouldn't change that decision for the world, babe, because my closet was big, my stuff was in there, and I enjoyed myself. However, do know that there are all these different like things that go into the dorm. Make sure you know what your dorm looks like. Watch the videos on YouTube because there's almost a video for every dorm, and you can also do like the manual tour on Spelman site. Know what you're getting into before you get there. Don't pick a basement room because it may flood. Don't go on the 3rd floor because when it's hot and the heat rises to the 3rd floor, you are going to be hotter than everyone else. There's just little ins and outs, little innuendos. I have a full video on like housing and dorm life. Make sure you watch that. I feel like it's really imperative. But housing, something I really wish I would have known. Communal showers were not for me, but they are not that bad once you get used to them. Just wipe the walls down. Don't touch the icky stuff, etc. Have your shower caddy ready. Sometimes some girls push like a little 3-tier cart with all their skincare, because personally I was a skincare girly. Like I needed it all, so I sometimes push my cart if I was doing like a long self-care shower. But really your dorm is just like the start of the sisterhood. Make sure you're really bonding and getting to know the girls in your dorm. I feel like that really does make a difference in your journey. I also feel like, you know, like if you're not making the most of that part of the experience, you're missing out on part of the Spelman experience, which is living on campus, because you won't always have the opportunity and the chance to do that. Last thing for the housing, make sure everything is organized and compact. You are not going to have that much space, and the more space you take up, the more you're going to feel like your room is cluttered. Make sure you are really being optimal in your organization. And just also make it comfortable. Like you are going to be living there for like 3 months break, 3 months break, so 3 to 4 months. So make sure you're really like enjoying and finding your space fitting for yourself. Next, let's talk about meal plans. So when you first get to Spelman, you have your mandatory meal plan. Like at the first year, it's like unlimited meals and like $200 dining, and you can eat the sweets calf or the regular calf. Then when you become a commuter student, or if you begin living in the suites, you can have like a modified meal plan where it's like not unlimited meals, but like a certain amount of meals per week and dining dollars. Also, when you become an off-campus student, you can have like I think it's like 10 meals a week, or like 200 swipes in the calf, or like 300 swipes in the calf, and that'll result into like a different amount of meals per week. And then you get a different dining dollar amount. So you can get like 100, 150, 200. Make sure, especially when you're moving off campus, that you are picking the dining dollars that you feel as though will be right for you. I know for me this semester, I had picked the meal plan with like, I think it was like 10 meals a week. So I could have had like lunch every day on campus and dinner. And then I had $290. But I was eating so much, or like your schedule changes. So I was not going into the caf when I was on campus, so it actually made no sense for me to have one. So I think just really weigh those things out, understand that, especially before choosing a meal plan. Freshman year, this doesn't apply to you because, like, you know, sorry guys, I need a water break. Freshman year, this doesn't apply to you because you are mandatorily gonna have to have one. But as the years progress and as you're choosing more things, make sure that you're understanding that, especially if you're moving into the suites or if you're moving off campus. Spelman has so many different clubs and activities, MSAP, Pulse, SGA, among others. I think I did a different video, like all the different orgs that I can remember off the top of my head. So we have over 70 registered student organizations. Get involved, have fun. Like, these are going to be girls separate, or maybe make your friend group, if you will, girls that you're going to have lifelong bonds with because you were doing the work, you were having these and hosting these things. So really just enjoy it. Make sure that you are putting the time and effort into it that you can give. Also take breaks when it's needed, but get involved. Like, if anything, I wish I would have got involved earlier on campus because it definitely changes your experience. Something that no one tells you, like they tell you but they don't tell you for real, is like needing money to move around. Like, not only are you on like Spelman's campus, and for most things except for like homecoming and buying things on like in the bookstore will be like covered under your tuition, but like you're going to want to go to parties. You're going to want to go to the fair or the mall with your friends, or late night Target runs. Go to Waffle House at 3 a.m. because you're hungry, or DoorDash food. Like, you need money to move around. I tell everyone this, like, the money that you work for, or whatever you work and do leading up to, what is that? Going into freshman year summer's work, or I guess that's your senior year of high school summer. Save that money. Like, save the money you get at your graduation party, save the money they give you at your trunk party, save those gift cards and use them wisely. Like, if you ordered the Uber there, make sure your friend orders Uber back. If you are paying for this, make sure you also have the money to pay for something else later. You're gonna want your hair done, you're gonna want this, you're gonna want your nails done, you're gonna want that, and you'll be able to find those girls on campus who do those services, but you're still going to need to pay money. So really, if anything, I spent, I think I would say like over $1,000 my first semester of college. Not to say that lightly, but I wasn't even like balling. Like, I spent over $500 on Uber alone because I don't have a car to get around. Like, no one has a car first semester freshman year. So keep those things in mind, especially as you're preparing to get into college, as you're preparing even to come back from a summer break after an internship. Like, you may want a paid internship, you may want certain things of that nature, just to really prepare yourself for the dip that's about to happen to your bank account. To say it slightly, like, it's going to be like digging a hole in your bank account, because you're going to want to experience, like, college is about that experience. So just be prepared. Okay, move-in day. Remember, everyone has a designated move-in time. You'll get assigned that time. I think it was like a few days before or something. It's like typically by like last name, or it's by something. I really don't remember. But don't stress on move-in day. Don't feel like you have to be fully moved in on move-in day. Like, do your room and then give time to like go outside, meet new people, like find new things, simply because you don't want to be stuck in your room. You want to meet new people, and that is like the time where everyone's on campus, everyone's excited to be there, everyone's getting to know new people. So really lean into that experience. Know that your parents will be there at least 2 or 3 days while you're moving in, so there'll be time for your mom to run to Target or your dad to go here for you to get the things that you need. And yeah, like, take move-in day one day at a time. Don't be super stressed out. It'll all get done eventually, and as long as you have the things you need, you have your clothes and your stuff to shower for the next day, you'll be a-okay. Have those fans ready and out and prepared to move in, unless you're moving into an air-conditioned dorm. first things first, because it's gonna be hot. Okay, so I think another thing that's super important is the academics. You're in college to learn, y'all. Like, you came to college for your education, but also Spelman can be difficult. Spelman, depending on your major, depending on your classes, every class you will have that one class or that one professor where it's like, oh, I just need to make it out. Don't stop. Don't let one bad grade or one event happening in your class to deter you from like your goal, or like still maintaining good grades, still maintaining understanding in your classes. Understand how you're going to apply what you're learning to your classes. Know that every professor you're not going to like, but you will always learn something, and just take that thing that you learned and be able to apply it in your life. And I feel like a lot of times, like, you'll be able to apply something to your career, but it's a liberal arts college. Not everything you're going to be able to apply to your career. Like, you may not, like, computer science may not have anything to do with what you're doing, but just try and learn something for your own life to apply to yourself. And I think that sometimes that makes the courses that you're suffering through or not enjoying a little bit easier. Spelman traditions are one of my favorite part of campus. I feel like it's just emphasizing the sisterhood, but the camaraderie between all of us. Of course, you're gonna need to purchase your white dress. Don't stress about it. I think most years, like, someone likely will have your white dress or like your combo on. But it's not about that. Like, don't stress or fret over that possibility. You know, like, enjoy the moments, because I think what I hear most about the Spelman traditions are like when you see the alumna come back and they're like in their white dresses and holding up their class signs. Like, it's just so beautiful. And I feel like on all of those days where there's a Spelman moment, just like take a deep breath, like think of and enjoy the moment that you're in, because you're only gonna have 4 founders days while you're in college. Then it's gonna be as you having them as an alumna. And those 4 short years go by really, really fast. So just enjoy every little breath. Like, if anything, I wish I would have just like sat in some of the moments more. I don't know what number we're on. I think we're on 9, but mental health in college is no joke. Spelman is rigorous. Spelman has a lot of things going on. Make sure you are prioritizing your mental health and well-being. Call your family members. I feel like something I wish I would have done is really like tapped in and checked in with them more. Like, I'm going through a new experience, but you're also still at home. Like, I still want to maintain those connections. You are going through this, and you're not going through this alone, because all of your Spelman sisters, either in your class or in a different grade, are also going through this at the same time. So lean on your sisters. They have either already experienced this or are going to experience this. So just bond yourselves together, and that'll really help and make a big impact and a big change in how you'll go through it. So don't go through anything alone. Take those breaks. Take mental health days. If you're really going through something major, go to the counseling center. Inform your professors of what's going on after you've gone to the counseling center, or even if you don't, or even if you have a personal therapist, or just have a doctor's appointment coming up. Let your professors know. You cannot leave people in the dark and still expect them to help you when you're falling behind or when you're needing an extension. Communication is the best option for you to like continue going and really have the support that you need. Also, guys, Spelman is what you make it. I feel like I wish someone would have said this, and I think I see a lot of videos of girls either not fully enjoying their experience, or not feeling like they have the friend group that they want, or not having this. Time will always tell. Give it the time. Some things happen at the right moment in life, because that's what God has prepared you for. So if you don't feel like you have this now, or if you really wanted this year and it comes junior year, that's because that was the timing for you to get it. You may be avoiding something that you did not need to be in. Also, like I said, if you don't go out and go to events, or go to things on campus, or apply to clubs and activities, or get involved, those might be where your girls are, where your core group of girls are that you'll find and like will really be connected to you. So truly make sure that you are putting in the effort, and like give to Spelman as much as Spelman is giving to you. And I think the people who do that, and the people who are involved most and do those things, are really the ones whose experience is dynamic, and they truly enjoy the most of everything that they have going on. Also, guys, Spelman is not exciting every single day. Like, what I don't want anyone to think is that like the college experience that you see on Instagram and social media is every single day. No, it's not crazy things happening every single day, but you're gonna still go to class, you're gonna see your girls, you're gonna see the people who matter to you in life. And I think enjoying those little moments also make your college experience. But please don't think every day is a party. Don't think every day there's going to be like something crazy or something super large happening on campus, because that's not the reality. But every day you will likely have class, except like depending on your schedule, you know, like every day you'll still go cap and you'll do these things. Excuse me. And those are also what make your college experience, besides just those big grand moments. In closing, if you are a Spelmanite, comment down below your thing that you really wish you knew before coming here. If you are an incoming Spelmanite, let me know what you're most excited for, what you have any other questions that I can answer for you. These are just some of the things that I wish I knew before coming to Spelman. I have so many other videos where I probably put a little more nuggets. Make sure you go check those out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any new videos. I love y'all so much. I hope that all of these videos have been helping and truly preparing you for your experience, and I cannot wait to see you guys in our next video.